Hello guys, welcome back. It is a 2-for-1 offer today. There is Gary ready for his cameo. We are heading into Surge in the city to train legs together today. So it's always great when I can get a session in with Gary because he really pushes me hard, which we all need sometimes. So I have just taken the Stimulate Hardcore pre-workout. Really rate this. Fantastic formula. I'll drop a link down below. We're going to head into the city, into Surge. It has all the prime kit, so I really like training there. Django's not impressed. He's moaning away here, but I'm going to mic up, bring you through the session, explain what we're doing. It is a kind of glutes and hammy focused one. There's a little bit of quads in there, always. So yeah, we're going to mic up, talk you through it, and kind of explain what we're doing with our training at the moment, what the focus is, and go through some exercise tips for you. Okay, so in the gym, I'm about to warm up and start on my first exercise. So I just do a superset of adductors and abductors, so inner and outer thighs, before I go into my compounds and my heavier movements. Adductors, for me, bane of my life. I store a lot of fat in that area, in those inner thighs. I know a lot of women do as well. So they have been quite a focus for me the last few months, trying to just develop the muscle there more so they're not as fat when I get on stage again. First exercise is done. Now we are onto the platform. I have RDLs. So I usually do these in my gym on the belt squat. Adore that variation. There's no belt squat here, so we are going to go for barbell RDLs today. Haven't done them in a while, but love them equally as much. Any RDL I really like, which is really frustrating because my hamstrings don't grow. So I'm going to give these sets absolutely all I've got.
Oh yeah. Oh, we blessed and highly favored over here. What's up, foolies? We undefined right now. Shout out Wolf. These girls be wildin'
Where's
though.
Da Vinci?
Okay, that one done. You'll see I have the little wedges under my toes. So with the toes pointed up, that basically helps you lock out your knees and keep them straight. So that's one thing that our chiro has got us to do, because we're both kind of having some issues with our hamstrings. Not the same issues, but we're kind of just implementing little adjustments like that with with our movements, and the load is definitely less. My lower hamstrings are definitely more engaged, and I'm definitely not getting glutes taking over, which is great. So fingers crossed, this is the season that the hamstrings grow. Okay, time for set 2. Now obviously RDLs are amazing whether you're using them for your hamstrings or your glutes. Like, they are something I program a lot for glutes as well. So just something to remember when you're training. You should always be training with intent, with a specific focus for every exercise. So obviously I've adapted these to support my goal of hamstring growth, right? Whereas if you want a glute focused one, you're going to want that bend in your knees. You're going to want to, really emphasize those hips coming back. But if you want your lower kind of portion of your hamstrings, then you're not going to want the same thing. So just remember, when you are training, no matter what the exercise, no matter what the body part, you should always have a specific intent for that exercise and a specific benefit you want to get from it. And now we are about to do our second exercise. I'm just going to do some warm-up sets first, and that is the calf glute bridge. I do these instead of barbell hip thrusts. This will be out, and our episode of the Figure Forecast with Killian Hamilton will also be out. And we actually talked about this exact thing, that a lot of ladies are probably doing very heavy hip thrusts within their program, and may not be getting the kind of hypertrophy response that they're aiming for with them. And that is all just got to do with when your muscle is working in the lengthened versus shortened position. Your hip thrusts are going to be worked at the shortened position, which is up top, where the most contraction is happening. So with the calf glute bridge, you're actually only working in that top range of motion, where you're getting, you know, the most kind of stimulation and action with the glute muscle. So that is why I prefer doing calf glute bridges versus heavy hip thrusts.
Does she want ice or does she want likes? She came with a price, and it's pretty hot. It's pretty. She can't decide. She can't decide. Oh yeah, she can't decide. She can't decide. Oh. Does she want ice?
I'm so dead. One thing to remember with your hip thrusts, okay, or glute bridges, same thing, and any variation, not just the barbell, the single leg, whatever it is. Setup is so important, okay? I'm actually going to link a reel I did a while ago, a few months back, on posterior pelvic tilting, and exactly how to go about setting up your hip thrust, because it's not as simple as just whoosh, bar off the ground and like go for gold. You need to make sure that pelvic position is right. You need to make sure that core is tight, rib cage tucked down, chin down, head not going, flailing back. It is really, really important, because if you want to get the most out of your exercise, you obviously need to set it up properly, as well as execute the actual movement properly. So take 2 minutes to watch that reel, and you will see the difference the next time you try it. Next up, guys, is the lovely leg press. Gary is over there doing his hamstring focused one. I'm doing a quad focused one, so I'm using this machine, the Line Prime machine. So good for glutes and hammies. But this is my quad focus movement for today, so let's get going. Remember, with a quad focus leg press, you want the feet low on the plate, not up the top. So yeah, you're really going to get a lot of knee flexion when they are that bit lower, which means your knees are driving over the toes, which means we are hitting those quads where we want them to. When your boyfriend makes you add 40 kilos, let's see how this goes. Right. Alright, Jimmy.
She want likes. She came with a price, and it's pretty hot. It's pretty. She can't decide. She can't decide. Oh yeah, she can't decide. She can't decide. Oh yeah. I be like Forrest Gump. She wanna hit me like Trump. Whoa. She wanna take all my cash. Whoa. She wanna go spend his racks. Whoa. I don't even know about her. Whoa. I don't even know about her. Whoa. Wolf said run from her.
You were on a 5, you just added 30 kilos top down. That's how you're trying hard. If I can do 200 for one leg, you can do 190 for 2 legs.
Did you hear that back talk? Oh my god. Ooh. Good job. That was disgusting. I don't know why I'm smiling, but I'm about to do my lion leg curl. Okay, what I love about these Prime machines is that you can set the different settings, so they're going to actually help you work your muscle at the shortened, at the lengthened, in the middle, which is awesome, because then you can pick, what phase you want to work the most, whether it's lengthened, shortened. So I really want to work the lower portion of my hammies, so I have this set to Prime setting 5. I've dropped the weight down to 22 kilos. I don't even know if I'm going to manage that, so let's just see how this works out.
So I'm like run for it, she wanna go for it, I'm like 4th in inches, she wanna go get extensions, I wanna go get these ditches. She wanna, whoa. She tryna go to my cash, whoa. She tryna go to my past, whoa. She tryna make me go back, whoa. Hey, Billy G.
I just didn't film a set I really should have filmed. Gary jumped in and adjusted those hamstring curls. Oh my God, the difference in hamstring recruitment was insane, like insane. So I lifted my chest slightly and stretched it on the pad and pulled myself forward basically when I was contracting, and that basically helps you keep your hips down on the pad. Fuck. Oh, guys, this is gonna hurt tomorrow. Anyway, I'm just about to do some cable kickbacks like a little bikini girl, but I really need to work on my glutes. Really need to work on my glutes. So they're probably one of my faves. Those cable step ups, yeah, they're probably my two faves, like glute cable exercises. Let's go do them. Let's go do bikini shit. Well, I had kind of talked through this exercise over there, but the music was way too loud to hear me chatting over it, so a wasted explanation indeed. You're going to see a yoga block. You're going to see my little day rest ankle straps. They're super cheap to get on Amazon to have in your kit bag. They're really, really useful in terms of cable exercises. Like, you can use them for upper body, lower body. So that's how I'm obviously connecting the load to my leg. And then with the yoga block, that is going to help me elevate my standing leg to create more space, to create a bigger range of motion for the working leg. So when I bring that leg back towards the cable machine, it's not stopping when it hits the floor. It keeps going past that yoga block and just adds that extra range on. These ones that I am doing, these glute kickbacks, they are not just straight back, so you're going to see the angle of my leg slightly go out to the side. So it's at about a 45-degree angle, and basically what that's going to do is going to help me work the glute med, which is that upper outer shelf of the glute, rather than just the glute max, you know, that you hit through a lot of other kind of compound movements. So it's important to remember the finer details when you are getting very specific with your training and the body parts that you are wanting to bring up, and that is definitely a weak area for me. Always has been. Like, it kind of presents itself physically as well. Like, I have valgus knees, flat feet, all that kind of stuff. So my glute meds are very, very weak, and they are just an area that I really need to work very hard on bringing up. Okay, we're nearing the end, guys. We're nearing the end. We're on this fucking fucker of a thing. Baby cows time. Very important, and probably quite a big difference in my lower body training compared to bikini. I didn't really train calves ever at all for bikini, and they were always kind of okay up to a point, because I'd kind of done boxing, Irish dancing and stuff. They didn't need to have size in them, right? They just needed to not be fat. Whereas now I need to develop them and I need that size. Yeah, I mean, is it enjoyable? No, not really, but here we are.
No, not my lover. She tryna get me back in that Hummer. Oh, whoa. I want that straight and narrow. Oh, she wanna hit me with an arrow. Hey,
And we are done. That was just, yeah, leg day. I mean, disgusting, lovely, awful, whatever way you want to say it. Good session. I love training in this gym. It's just the equipment is so good, and it really does make a difference. I think for even mentally, like when you really enjoy where you are and the environment and the equipment, it definitely makes a big difference. If you guys have any questions about the workout, about training right now, like what I'm doing, obviously my main focus is getting bigger all over, but my legs need a lot of work, particularly hamstrings. So with my training, we're making adaptations where kind of needed, and also working then with my chiro to optimize kind of my hamstring training and stuff like that, and getting some horrific treatments. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you for tuning in. As I said, I'll leave lots of links down below to some exercise demos and pelvic tilting stuff and everything like that. Coaching info, all of those links are also down below. So if you are keen on coming on board the squad, I am taking new one-to-one clients right now, so pop me a little application down below and we will get you set up. But again, thank you for watching. make sure to give it a thumbs up, make sure to hit subscribe so you do not miss out on any future episodes, and I will see you all in the next one.